Good morning, everybody. Let's prize picks wherever you are. We appreciate you rolling with us. Maybe it's good afternoon as you're getting ready for a Thursday slate on the dime. So we appreciate you being here. Thumbs up, subscribe. That's the easy stuff. If you're not part of Prize Picks, well, we've got this $100 bonus below. All you need to do is sign up. You put in up to 100, we'll match up to 100 on Prize Picks. By the way, we also have for you a couple of really cool opportunities across the board on OddsShopper, on this channel and on OddsShopper Premium. But let's head on over to PrizePicks. We mentioned the DFS component only because they've got pitcher fantasy scores. So just things that you can take advantage of while signed up here via OddsShopper. That's all. Let's head to the Parlay Builder, but the PrizePicks Parlay Builder, right? Now, we run 5 or 6 leg flex plays. Every now and again, we get a little confident and run a 3-leg power play, but that's just to show you the top 3 plays or so. Now, we have exhausted all MLB plays, and there is an implied juice of about minus 122 for PrizePicks plays. So these are still beating the market no matter where you're looking elsewhere. And that's the beauty of our tool, is that you can just keep trusting. Keep on trusting is what we say. Spencer Strider under 8.5 Ks. This dude is a walking strikeout machine, but you need a willing component. And while Brandon Belt may strike out 4 times alone, it's going to be a little more difficult. Vlad, Bouchette, you're not seeing a bunch of these guys. Problem is that if you get around 1 or 2 of these guys like Danny Jensen, or as I mentioned, Brandon Belt, you're stuck because you don't have a bunch of other guys you can then fall back on. So even if you get Chapman, Belt, and Jansen each twice, you're at 6 Ks. Strider's going to have some opportunities. I don't think he's going to only be held to like 2 or so, but you're on the road against Toronto. No. We'll start under 8.5 Ks. Francisco Alvarez, Mets and Washington in D.C. You've got Gore. This is the bigger thing. You've got Gore on the hill for Washington. All right, so Mackenzie Gore's got some Ks in him. Absolutely. Alvarez, though, you're just looking at a guy who could stay alive. And I think you can, for the most part, where looking at it from the standpoint of what we've seen in small amounts of time, staying alive with 3 to 4 at-bats would be ideal. The pitching matchup is not set up to dominate him, but I also think it's going to be a little difficult if he draws a walk. Probably not something we have to worry about too much. It's more about the strikeouts, but that's, again, a product of at-bats and pitchable hits. No, hittable pitches is what I meant to say. Look, he comes off a 2-hit game against Cincinnati. Before that, a 2-hit game sandwiched between an offer. He's seeing the ball okay this month. I think we're in good shape. Next up, well, you know this name, James Outman. We've played him a bunch. We go over just 1 bag for James Outman. Just 1. And the pitching matchup, San Diego's in town. So just looking at Outman himself, before we look at starting this series with the Padres, he's had at least 1 bag in each of his last 4 games. And outside of a couple of blips last time he faced San Diego, he's had hits pretty much in most games this month. So what does that mean now for the Dodgers, as this one should not be too easy against Blake Snell, right? Well, K rate's starting to climb a little bit, but you just have to worry about some walks at this point. That's going to be the bigger concern. Outman's probably going to K once, maybe even twice. But again, attacking the zone should be there. 55% chance. As you see, we have this of hitting. All right, next, Chris Okey. I'll give you a couple of bonus plays before we get out of here, but we'll move on with Chris Okey. Now, this pitching matchup, Cleveland hosting. All right. So remember, and Allen is on the hill. You've got Anderson for the Angels. So we'll focus a little more on Logan Allen, who is just struggling to pitch to contact. So if he's not blowing you off He doesn't have that dominant of K rate, but it's pretty good off the plate. Then you're left with an opening here. All right. So for the Angels, we've got Okey, who's just coming up, and you're not getting much out of him behind the plate from a stat standpoint. So maybe that sense of freshness can help him, and that's what we're seeing with this 54% chance of hitting. Last two plays here for you, Mike Brosseau and Brian Anderson. And both are the same with Okey at 54%. These are our top plays. We love these plays, and these are 6 plays now here for you, courtesy of the Odd Shopper Premium tool. This is behind the paywall here for you. You see, we have a parlay builder, NHA, underdog, but we're focused on prize picks. And as you see on the right, you can add if you wanted to swap out. This is a baseball video. So I'm giving you 6 baseball legs right here with Brosseau and Anderson rounding up the rear. But you can go Adebayo, you can go LeBron, you can look at others and mix and match just like you can on prize picks. So this is all here and available for you. Love that you're here with us. Thank you. If you'd like to partake and use this tool, that's fine. I'll give it to you for a week free below. Not bad. Not bad. Just take advantage of this deposit match. Maybe you just stumbled upon this. Hey, man, what's this prize picks thing? Take advantage of it. We got you.